hey, you. Hey, you. I don't like your girlfriend. No way. Something. Hey guys, give me a second. Let me adjust some audio stuff. I just realized that the music might be a little loud. But yeah, wake up, sheepy. Stay off the grill. Don't get your wool into a fluff. Let me get you guys online. There you go. Let me turn on the music a little bit more so you guys can hear yourselves. Alright, hopefully that's good. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Hopefully that's good enough. Alright, let me turn it up on my end. There we go. Look, I'm professional VTuber. So, I thought today I would do something a little special because Action Kitty has paid me to...
I forgot that YouTube chat exists.
Okay, you forget, they're literally right there. No, that is a bannable offense though. Twitch is banning for that. So I am going to say right now that is not YouTube chat, that is Twitch chat squared. That is alternate Twitch chat. That is not YouTube chat at all. we are only merely pretending to be YouTube chat because YouTube chat doesn't exist. Haha, right chat? But how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing?
Cringe tube chat.
Yes, thank you. It's cringe tube chat. It's where the cringers go. But yeah, today I'm going to be making Jupitermen into... Yeah, Alin Tube, the worst kind of tube. It's like flesh tuber, except less flesh and tube. But today I'm going to be working on a webcomic, right? Hey Fies, how you doing? But not just any webcomic. It's my boss's webcomic. For those who know, I worked for Action Kitty as their flat colorist and assistant. And right now I am working as a flat colorist and an assistant. So this is the second half of my job where I assist in miscellaneous things. I get paid to what's it called? Assist in miscellaneous things.
Tube viewers can't collect points.
Oh, they can though. I did make it actually that they could collect points now. They can collect points physically, or not physically. They can officially collect points now. So that means tomorrow when we do Undertale to kill people, we officially have a way that you guys could do polls on both sides. But yeah, I'm gonna basically tonight I'm gonna be turning this into a comic format. So it's gonna be like it's actually my first time doing something like this, so I thought it'd be interesting to try. I have experience because for those who don't know, I'm a bit of a webtoon
monster murder in Undertale. You're going to jail.
Okay, no, I'm not murdering, right? It's gonna be you guys that choose, right? You guys are the ones that get to choose the fate of the characters. I'm just the mouthpiece. Let me see if I can find it though. Because for those who don't know, I did actually work on a webcomic / manga. I thought it more like a manga than a webcomic, in my opinion, called Offtask, right? You guys remember Offtask, right? I won't lie that it's been a while since I worked on it, and I do wish to get back to it, but sadly, I just don't have the time. But I'm taking my expertise in paneling, my supposed expertise in paneling, and doing it for Action Kitty to turn their comic, that's right, their comic into a comic, I guess. I don't know. The thing is though, I'm trying to think, like, what is the standard graphic novel size? I've been doing some research a little bit right before stream, so I might want to go with that first. That way we know what kind of prints. In fact, let me go check something. Let me see. Amazon book prints game, because I know like, Amazon has book printing, but do we know what size each book is? Like what's the format size? Like what format am I doing it in? Well, I guess here we go. Format your paperback. Okay. Like what format am I doing? I won't lie that I have never done this. So I pretend to be a professional, guys. I pretended to be a professional.
Might be a safe move to cover the logo of legally known as Alin Tube.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let me do something about that. Watch this, guys. Yo, this is my big brain tactic right here. Where is it? I can't believe that's gotta be the dumbest thing that Twitch is doing. Oh, I just realized it's all on the same overlay. Oh. Hey, art lover, how you doing? Give me a second. I'm trying to prevent myself from getting banned on Twitch. Let's see. Give me a second. I gotta find.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good too. For those who are coming from Action Kitty's chat,
streaming is allowed, but you must pretend.
Yes, you're right. I must pretend that I'm not. Here, I'm gonna put the Twitch logo just to make sure I don't look like I'm what's it called? That I'm streaming on YouTube. There you go. There's the Twitch logo right now. Okay, let me go just a little bit. There you go. Now nobody knows what the other chat is, right? I put the Twitch logo on both of them. Give me a second. Should go right here. But yeah, for those who are coming from Action, whoops. Oh.
Alin Tube, it's Alin Tube for safety.
Okay, there you go. Yes, it's Alin Tube. That's not YouTube, guys. That's alternative Twitch chat for those. That's Discord chat. Okay, there you go. Now we're non-bannable. Yeah, so for those who are coming from Action Kitty streams and Action Kitty's Discord, I'm here today to work on a comic. Basically, I'm going to be turning Jupitermen into a comic, basically, right? I'm trying to figure out what the format I should do for. Like, I'm trying to think, like, how big would the pages be? Like, what's the average size?
YouTube. It's not YouTube.
Yeah. Let's see. So trim is what?
For legal reasons.
Yeah, I don't know why Twitch is suddenly just like cracking down on it. Here we go. 6x9 page set should be okay. So our trim should be 6x9. Hey Microsoft Sam. Hey Jeremy Wong. If you call me by my first full name, I will call you by
like
your
old
full name.
Comics from the 1960s.
Half and half. It's more like a graphic novel. Action Kitty is looking to print this one day, so I'm just doing some research for Action Kitty to get this set up. The thing is, I'm kind of curious. 150 count, margins outside 25s. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's not going to be released anytime soon, but you guys get to see it. Yeah. So right now I'm looking for the average trim for paperback books, which happens to be 6x9. Okay,
I can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be really neat. I won't lie though, this is my first time doing this. So let's see. Now that we got that, we need to. If the canvas is 6x9, we need. I'm doing some math here, guys.
6 to 9. Nice.
YouTube, Twitch chat. You gotta behave yourself. YouTube chat. We got new people around. We can't scare them off. Let's see. So the trim size is. Let's see. I'm doing some math. What is this? Whoa, what's happening? Whoa, thank you, Vixie. I appreciate it. You have a limited time to earn an exclusive golden kappa. What does that mean? What does that mean? Hey, Vixie, how you doing? Let me go shout you out. There you go. Also,
you clicked to the thumbnail. Thank you, Vixie.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you like it. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it.
Just one more to go. But in honesty, take your time.
Yeah. But everyone check out Vixie. Vixie's an amazing VTuber.
You get golden cap at 24 hours if you take part.
Oh, really? Interesting. I never heard that. Huh. I don't know how does that work, but yeah, check out Vixie, guys. Vixie's planning to do 100% night raid. Right, Vixie? Right? Wink. 100% gamer Vixie, let's go. So give me a second. I'm just trying to figure out the format for this book. So for those who are just coming in. Surely, that's right. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Save folder might not be found. Save in a select folder. Okay, give me a second. Yeah. If you need help with that, Vixie, I'm a bit of a night brain pro. I kind of know what I'm doing.
Chain emote. You don't keep it.
Ah, I see. Well, what if I just make my own golden kappa? Considering the power I have with the art, I could make my own golden kappa. Let's see. Jupitermen Chapter 1. Okay. But yeah, for those who don't know, I am doing this for Action Kitty. My boss who's the webtoon artist. J1, Chapter 1. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna select this folder. There's a lot of things you guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing like a lot of things right now. There you go. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? Are you guys having a good day? There you go. So yeah, we're gonna make a book. It's gonna be comic book formatted, but it's more like a graphic novel. What is this? Unlock a random emote. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by chat. My chat has this golden thing. I've never seen that before. That's really cool. Let's see. Okay. Give me a second. There you go. So basically Webtoon, or not Webtoon, Clip Studio has this really neat feature for making easy comic book panels that you can use to cut things up like this. Using InDesign? Oh, no. I'm not paying for Adobe. Thank you for the follow. You know what? Actually, we're really close to 600, but I don't know what to do for 600. What would you guys like to see if I hit 600 subscribers? Give me a second. Let me pull up the comic for Jupitermen really quick. All right, there it is.
Horror game.
No, we are not doing a horror game until October. Something else.
Pregnant Sonic.
Something else. Also, guys, behave yourself. We have the Action Kitty's chats among us. I don't want Action Kitty to get mad at me for my chat going wild. You guys have to behave yourself for today, okay? Can you guys behave yourself? Can I expect you guys to behave yourself? I don't want to get fired from my boss. I don't know. Do you guys want to Among Us? I don't know if we have the size for Among Us, honestly.
Katsuna Omega Lao.
Oh, welcome to those who are coming in, and thank you for the subscriber or subscriptions or following. I don't know. So for the smaller, I'm thinking of something fun, but I'm trying to think because we already do a lot of fun things as it is. It has to be something out of the ordinary. All right, go ahead, Sanix. Name it off.
Sorry, I didn't get to finish my sentence.
No worries. Okay, so
choice of voice.
What's a choice for voice? Can you explain that to me? Let's see. So I want this to be panel 1. I think what I want to do is constrict it. So I'm going to move the moon down and I'm going to move the building up. That way it goes into one panel. The thing is, I'm wondering though, because Action Kitty does a lot of these kind of panels where they're sequential. So I'm trying to think of how to do that. Like I wonder if I could zoom in right here and turn this into a panel like that. So I make this into a panel, turn this into a panel, right? So we have like let me do like some formatting here. We're doing some theory crafting. I won't lie, guys, this is my first time doing this, so it's gonna be I lied on my resume saying I'm an expert at paneling. So let's see, I could do this. Any recent movies you've seen? I actually don't watch movies. The last movie I seen is so long ago. I think maybe we could do something like this, and then we could do like a cut right here for this panel. Yeah, so don't tell Action Kitty I lied on my resume. We could do double running. In fact, maybe we could just like go full vertical here, right? Or maybe, let's see. I want to try and make it fun and exciting. What's a hype chest? What's this? Is this a loot box? Did I get a loot box?
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, I got a loot box. Oh, guys.
What is Ak is watching right now?
What's this? How do I use golden kappa? Wait a second. This is not important. I know. Oh, wait. Action Kitty, your story is very important, but I'm trying to figure out how to use my golden kappa first. How to use the golden kappa?
Lol.
Man, Action Kitty's gonna fire me so hard if they hear me. Let's see. What the heck? How to use a golden kappa? It's an emote, but I can't find it.
That's it.
There it is. Oh, that.
It's just kappa but gold. Kappa.
Interesting. Everybody spam your golden kappas. We'll make our own golden emote. Oh, it looks much better when it's bigger. It looks a lot better when it's bigger. When it's smaller, you don't get to see as much kappa details in it. Okay, we could do something like this, right?
I couldn't take part because I'm broke.
No worries, guys.
For the sum of the frames, will you expand / add more to the drawing?
Actually, no. That's a good question, but the thing is, a lot of frames I actually had to cut. Because when it comes to making a story into a comic, you actually have to really consider sizes. The thing that comics do have that's unique to it is the reference frame. Yeah. So the reference frame is a lot more different when it comes to comics. In fact, let me go split that in half, like properly. Because it allows you to kind of like get this kind of feeling of suspense of like you gotta turn the page. There you go. But sadly, I won't be able to expand on it. I talked to Action Kitty about it. I told Action Kitty not to make more work for themselves.
Random sound clips and getting voted on.
Oh, do you guys get to vote on it? Is that how it works? Like, I'm kind of curious, how does it work? Okay. I kind of want to make this more like a manga, but Action Kitty told me to restrain myself, not to make it manga-like. So I'm not gonna make it manga-like.
We can or I can.
Okay.
Lol.
AI can? I don't know. Would that be funny? Would AI be funny? Would AI do it funnily? Funnily? Give me a second. Let me go break this apart. The problem too with this is it's a really big file. So this is okay, I could take this apart. Make us artists looks like amateurs. I don't trust AI. The thing is about AI is that it lacks soul, you know? Like when you look at a lot of what kind of art that people could do, it really does lack soul what it could do.
It's trying to game the voting system, and with chat you can be more funny.
Ah, yeah. Interesting. Okay, maybe I'll consider that. I'll write that down. We still haven't hit 600 yet, but when we do hit 600, we'll do something funny.
And when
or maybe I'll just open up Nazi forward commissions. Okay, so give me a second. The problem here that I have with this is that it's all on one layer, if that makes sense. Let me go make this into this, into that. All right, into this. I'm gonna flatten this. I'm gonna make like flat versions
like
just for my
video game.
Interesting. Also, I just realized it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Okay, so now we're already continuing with our first problem. The picture is a lot more bigger than what the frame is. In other words, let me think. This is gonna be a predicament. What if we did something like this?
Shrink.
No, the problem is though, the art is only within a certain amount of space, right? So logically, you can only shrink it so much because the art only extends to that far, you see? It doesn't extend further than that. And my job is to make sure Action Kitty doesn't have more work for themselves, right? Because I'm assistant. I'm like a manager, right? I'm like assistant manager.
Maybe have some one panel pages.
Can't get it out of my head.
900, I can't get it out of my head now.
Alright. I might have to make some creative liberties. I know Action Kitty says not to make it into a manga, but I'm gonna make a manga like.
We are being watched.
Yes. Remember, guys, we have to behave ourselves because Action Kitty might be in chat right now, looking at you guys. Okay. Let me see. The problem is with the width of it.
Oh no.
Yo, hey John Morris.
Vulp scared.
Yeah,
scared.
Don't worry, guys. It's just my boss. You guys will get in trouble. I will for encouraging you guys. I will encourage you guys, but you know, Action Kitty's a lot cooler with things than you think, actually.
A B-boss Vulp scared.
A boss? Yeah, Action Kitty is my boss. They made Jupitermen. I'm trying to think about how could I format this.
It makes it even more tempting to misbehave.
Can we ban Sorty for tonight? Can we get a mod to ban Sorty right now?
Boop, boop,
Alright, I got an idea.
LOL.
I got an idea, okay? What if we take these two panels, right? These few panels and take it to the next page?
Can't be sure about management.
Yeah, alright. And then we delete these, right? I got an idea. I'm gonna have to expand it even more than I kind of wanted to. In fact, let me go fix this from all the way from the beginning, right? Alright, watch this, watch my big brain tactics. We're gonna make this into a smaller frame. We're gonna make this into the bigger frame.
Everyone
this is the established shot.
Like Alin is in a place where he can be fired without cause.
Can't think of that cat Yuzma from Voice from last stream. What's Cat Yuzma? Yeah, Cat Yuzma? What are you talking about? Yeah, yes. I want you guys to never curse, okay? I know you guys are my chat members. I know you guys curse like a sailor, and you guys know that I curse like a sailor, right? But I want you for tonight not to curse at all. Oh, Yzma from Emperor's New Groove.
I never cursed.
Yes, we are here to be say-so.
900, I've been fired like 3 hours ago by Alin when I wasn't even employed Crown.
You're right. I'm taking that VIP away from you. You don't deserve that VIP anymore. VIP revoked. I'm giving it to someone else. In fact, let me give it to Sanix. You are now VIP, Sanix.
You need to swear use Bible verses because we are good Christian Minecraft players.
Yes, that's right. That's right. There you go. Congratulations, Sanix. As our new VIP, what do you have to say for yourself?
Soon my sub is gonna be revoked too, feels dank man.
Oh man, I'm taking that sub away from you, Sorty. Watch this. I'm gonna time you out. I'm gonna ban you, Sorty. Say goodbye to yourself. Ban Sorty. L. This user doesn't exist. Okay, well, I tried.
Hi to myself.
Thank you for the follow. Who followed? I can't see, sorry. I have my screen up. Who followed? Can someone tell me? I don't have OPS up. Me? Oh, thank you, our lover. Okay, so let me go ahead and adjust this. Let me flatten this. Actually, no. Let me go take off the moon layer.
MP.
Okay, we'll take this moon out. Wait, is that supposed to be Jupiter? Interesting.
Just open Twitch dashboard on a monitor limo.
Gotcha. Wait, what? Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Alright. We're gonna cut down here like this.
Alin Laphel bleed middle.
There you go. Okay, we'll have to make some compromises sadly when it comes to this. Alright, we'll put the moon, the stars, and I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. Looking at it, we might have to take away the buildings in the background.
That emote looks like the sheep is going yippee.
Yes, this will be published in the future, but for now, not yet. Okay? Let's redo the buildings.
Sent you a useful link in DM.
What is it for? Let me see. This better be worth it, Sorty. You are stopping me? My boss is watching me?
You heard him, guys. We are witnessing the future.
No, I know how to do that. The future, that's right.
Let's go.
Okay, let's see. So...
Then use IT.
Okay, don't mind me. Well, I'm not gonna use it though, because the thing is, I have... You don't understand the plights of a streamer. I have too many windows open. You guys can just easily tell me if you followed or not. Crap, I did it again. You guys are distracting me so hard right now. Give me a second. I need to turn off the buildings and the trees. I had to cut those out so I could fit this battle.
Solely for Twitch.
I am not buying another monitor, guys. In fact, why don't you buy the monitor? Okay. Let's take out the clouds. Let's take out the buildings. Let's take out the city lights.
Put it on throne.
I don't want to put it on throne.
We fundraise it.
No, you guys don't. I don't want you guys to fund things. That's my job. My job to fund my stuff. Your job is here to laugh and be silly. Sleepy City, go get some rest then, John.
Make him work like a goblin with us.
Already am. Let me tell you about the 20 commissions that I got, guys.
Greater than Alin expects to work peacefully during stream. Greater than chat. Challenge accepted.
Let's see. The problem is though, like here.
Make it 25.
No, I could cut it like smaller. I want to have a good establishing shot, one that's big for the comic. But I wonder if Action Kitty's okay with this. Let me see. I wish I could send Action. Wait, no. If my boss is watching right now, I'll send them a message right now. Okay. Let's see.
Mr. Desmond, you let me tell you about
they're
yesterday's
offline.
Minecraft stream.
They're not on Discord right now. Don't say it like that. Okay, let me see. Okay. I can't believe the first panel is giving me the problems. The thing is, it's kind of lacking. It feels a little flat without the stars and the moon. I have to think about how I'm going to do that. There's another option that I have here that I could do, which is that
he walked for 3 hours straight, expecting to
I
build
could do something like
the
this.
First 20 minutes smile.
Okay, don't say it like that. Hey guys, that's your fault. You guys wanted me to walk for 3 hours straight. Okay, if we did something like this, right, rather than actually taking advantage of the full size.
Knock to 247 wiggle.
Okay, we do something like this. Like so. Line it up. Okay. I think that would work better. Then we can make like the moon slightly smaller because of it. Yeah, we can make the moon smaller. We can push it higher.
He built a castle with a strange shape in the middle.
Don't say it. Don't say it, Sorty. Don't say it. Don't you dare say that word. You say that word and I have no choice but to ban you from every single social media site I have you on. Okay, let me go reset. We're probably going to need these. Probably have to take out the clouds. Okay. City lights, trees.
Keep glowing Sorty Alin Laphel bleed middle.
No! Oh snap. We'll rewatch tomorrow. Okay, no worries. If you guys are tired, go get some rest. It's late for a lot of people. Alright. Then we'll do this. Right? Watch this, guys. I'm big braining right now. Okay.
Everyone, how do you say caramel? Then chat had a
caramel
capitalism moment and decided to keep walking even farther.
There you go. I think that would work. The only problem is that the moon might get cropped by the crop marks. Let me see. Where's the crop marks here? Yeah, that's way too close to the crop. But then again, it might look nice to have it half. No, I think part of the charm of it is that Jupiter is in the sky, full in blue. Just like the real Jupiter. There you go. Alright, there you go. That's a good size. That's good size, that's good size. Okay. There we go, we did it guys, one panel, first panel.
After that I died and never got to know the rest of the story.
It's okay. I ended up finding a spot, like a canyon, and we decided to just settle down there. So it's a nice little humble place. It has like hills, it has rocks, it's got like all kinds of cool things. Okay. Now that we got that. Next panel. Let's see. Let me take it out. It's panel. What text is that? Okay, I have it.
Is it one of those small rock again? Tisk tisk tisk.
No, it's like here. I'll draw it out really quick. Okay. Oh no, you fool! What have you done? You made me open another comic. Oh, now I have 2 comics in the work. Somebody needs to just finally ban sorting once and for all. Okay, it looked like this, right? It had like a giant V, right? And there was like a big canyons in here. It was like a big canyon, and to the side it was like another V, which was like full of sand. It was very simple. It was very cute. I thought it was cute at least. Okay, so then now that we got that, we'll take out the boom here. Let's see. Let's copy all this.
So another plain land.
It's not plain. Okay, what am I supposed to find?
That's it.
Right? What am I supposed to find in general? Am I supposed to be finding a specific biome? They're all plains. They're all just oak trees and birch trees. Alright, next panel. I like how this first page only has the set piece. It's just the setting. Okay. Okay. We'll do something like this. Like that.
Hear that? Is the sound of a broken man.
I'm not broken, you're broken.
Floating islands, Alin Laphel.
Alright, why don't you guys... Okay, next time I do it, instead of me making a random seed, why don't you guys give me a seed? Okay? That way, if you guys really want me to see the beta for what it really is, you guys gotta show me with the what's it called? With a proper seed.
My seed.
Can we call it something else that's not seed, actually? Can we call it, like, I don't know, World Gen? Can you give me your World Gen? There we go, that sounds better, okay? There we go. There you go, guys, we did it, first page.
I can give you a chamomile seed to make tea. Is good for the nerves?
It's okay, my nerves have been shot. When you're streaming for as long as I have, your nerves get shot really quickly. Alright, let's take these, like, small effects. I can see that Action Kitty added a bunch of small effects here. Maybe I could just recreate it myself, actually. Give me a second. I could remake this myself. Okay. So, Action Kitty had... Let's move this over here.
Bro talking like he received PTSD streaming experience.
Look, guys, I'm a veteran of streaming. I have done my service to Twitch, and I deserve recognition for my actions. Okay. Let's make these effects go higher, the highest layer. Okay. Okay, let's make this a little thicker. Like so.
You didn't even get banned once, Alin Laphel.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. I'll just remake the effects, and then if Action Kitty doesn't like it, I'll let Action Kitty remake the effects.
Looks good.
Yeah, looking good so far. Okay, now I have to make the other effects. We need parallel lines. Before we could go, let me tell you about parallel worlds. Have you guys ever seen any Panico videos that's basically about Super Mario 64? I love that guy's videos. They're so, like, in-depth. And some of the jokes he tells
Speaking
is pretty good.
Streamer, what advice could you give someone who has problems keeping streams
Ooh,
constant?
that's a good question.
For a friend.
I love helping people. I love helping people with their stream, even if it's your friend or your friend. wink. It could be for your friend or your friend, wink, wink. So, my first advice is figure out your schedule IRL, right? You got to figure out what days work best for you, because essentially the thing about being consistent is having a specific schedule set, if that makes sense, right? You want to have specific days that you'll always like choose to stream, because those are the times that people know that you'll stream, right? They'll start like setting off some time and be like, oh, my favorite VTuber or my favorite YouTuber,
Works to live by.
Yeah. So make sure to find specific times, and not just times like, okay, maybe I could stream here and there. No, actual times that you can't be interrupted, right? You have to find like actually solid times that you can't be interrupted during, right? That's my first advice. Second advice, right? Figure out what you want to do beforehand, right? So figure out like what kind of streamer do you want to be? Variety streamer, which is very popular, and it's actually really hard to get into variety streaming, but it is about consistency, but also the type of games you play. Either that, or do you want to be a focus streamer? Do you want to focus on Overwatch? Do you want to focus on art? Do you want to focus on funny memes, right? You can make it any kind of focus you want. My third recommendation is let that focus be what your passion is, right?
What's up, Fenrir?
Like, for me, I'm passionate about video games and art, so that's why I couldn't choose between being a VTuber for video games or art, right? But I'm sure some people out there have a passion that's only for one thing. Hey, Fenner, how you doing? Right? Choose that passion, because when you choose that passion, you'll find other people who are similarly interested, right?
Nothing much in with you.
So you'll find other viewers who like the same thing you do. That's why like I got like all the viewers that I did, because you guys like the same thing I do, right? You guys like cute anime girls, you like Hololive, you like VTubing, right?
At Fenrir PC enjoying some nice hot tea, very comfy.
Let's see. But yeah, that's my my few recommendations. And then after that, I would say like don't try to go
like a book.
Sorta. Try not to, try not to go do things that you don't want to do. Like, I know like some games are popular, right?
I'm
like
here
say,
because I find it interesting to be here.
Yeah, some things are just really popular, like say Marvel Rivals or Overwatch or League of Legends, but don't force yourself to play those games if you don't want to. Choose the games that you are actually passionate about, because it will show. People can detect that kind of thing, right? Like if I was to play, say, I don't know, let me come up with a funny game. Give me a funny game that I would never play in chat. Quick, my chat regulars, what game would I never play? Also, keep it say so. Remember, we have Action Kitty fans here. We don't want to scare them off.
Repo.
That's a good. I mean, like, I won't lie that I don't actually do care for those kind of games.
Katie.
But I would
Any
play.
shooting games?
What's Morbius K? Maybe, yeah, okay, yeah, Call of Duty, right? Call of Duty is a popular line of games, but you never see me play Call of Duty, right?
At Fenrir PC, he did Half-Life.
Okay, I call that like retro shooting, like boomer shooters. Have games. Who keeps following? Who followed? Oh, we did it! Oh, we did it! 600! Yay! Thank you. I won't lie. I didn't get. Let me go like pull up Streamlabs or whatever it's called, so I can thank you guys. Let me thank you guys who followed. Let me do my VTuber voice. Thank you, Invisible Boom. Thank you, Woozy Gamer. Thank you, Art Lover. Thank you, Patty Na. Thank you, Nico Rasu. I learned it from Nimi how she does a rap for it.
D.
Hi, welcome. Okay.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Now we have to actually think about what we're going to do for 600. I guess I could do like the 600 special next week. I was going to do the Sheepy shop next week, but no, we'll have to like we have to allocate more time. I wish I had just more time in a day, more time in a week, more time in a month. Okay. Let's see. We'll have to cut this slightly like this. There you go. But yeah, thank you guys for 600. I didn't actually think I would hit 600. Wasn't that like one of my goals at the beginning of the year to make 600? I don't remember. What was my Twitch goal? But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Like I know it doesn't sound like I appreciate it, but I actually do. How do I show my appreciation more? Like I don't know. Thank you. You guys want me to sing you a song? There you go. We'll do something like this. Okay. And then we'll copy and paste the Huff Puffs. I'll situate it myself in a new format. Okay. What is my dog doing? Doggo! You're pitter-pattering all over the place. Hydrate. Ugh. Now I have to get up and get some water. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna get up and get some water. You guys entertain yourself.
Felicidades.
Felicidades, yes. BRB. Say something funny. Talk about it with you guys, okay? I'm gonna get some water because you guys did a hydration check, so I had to go walk all the way to my kitchen like this, right? I had to go all the way over here to get some water. I should get some ice too. I have no more ice.
Okay, something funny. Here it goes.
No more ice. Iceless. There we go. I got water at least, but it's not gonna be cold. It's like lukewarm water. Do you guys like to put ice in your water? Here it goes. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Okay.
There were 2 fishes in a tank. One tells the other, "I'll drive, you man the guns."
I drive the you man the guns. All right, I have a joke for you too. When does a joke become a dad joke? Go ahead, try to guess. Try to guess. All right, try to guess. Don't chat. Don't tell them. When it becomes a parent.
Wheeze.
All right.
Low.
All right. So my question is, chat, why did the son do well in class?
A part of my soul leaves each time you make that joke.
Because he was a bright student.
Because it was very bright.
Yeah. Okay, how about this one? All right. So, what did the clown taste like to a shark? What does a clown taste like to a shark? It tastes funny.
It tasted funny.
Dang it! Dang! Stop! Someone ban that guy too. Someone ban these guys. All right, I got another one. Why did the coach go to the bank? Oh, you can see like all like the. You know what's cool actually? So there's a lot of panels. Oh, to get his quarterback. Yeah, we're over this bit. This bit's over. I hate this bit. So you know what's actually really cool? You guys get to see some of the like the behind the scene panels that we actually never get to use, right? There's like a lot of actually behind the scene panels that we did, but we had to like rescale and resize just so it fits better. Okay. This is like some exclusive cool things. Yeah. Okay, let me see. We don't need this box. I do need Quentin. Let me take Quentin. Let me take this background.
Unused content.
Unused content. Yeah, we're data mining. We are Bitcoin mining this comic right now. Is Bitcoin still a thing? Does anyone actually do Bitcoin still? Do we have any Bitcoiners here?
BRB all. I'll be back in a while.
All right, no worries.
Walk the dog.
All right. Don't fall into the toilet. Let's see. I might have to expand this manually myself. You see how that there's a little bit here? But I could do that myself. I could do something as simple as this, right? And then just go over it like that. Ooh, I just remembered. That's interesting. Here we go. I got a better idea.
The toilet.
Yeah, toilet falling. Okay. There's like a weird line here.
I thought the Bitcoin fever extravaganza had finished years ago.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, there's sometimes some artists still get like some what's it called? Some advertisement soliciting. I don't know. Gonna head out. All right, take care, Jeremy. For like NFTs. Like a friend of mine who's an artist as well just got like a message from like this person that tried to NFT.
It's satisfying to see how you fit the panels.
Yeah, isn't it? But yeah, NFTs are still pretty big. People are still trying to recruit people for NFT stuff. Okay, we'll do something like this. The thing is too, I can be a little bit more like loosey-goosey with how these panels go, since essentially this is a comic more than it is. Let's see, so I could like turn this higher, that way it kind of like goes up here, right? Then I could do this like right here, that way the text goes off the screen. There you go. Yeah! Yeah! Human music. Yeah! Okay. There you go. Let me go save this page. This page is done. That's page 2. But yeah, this is gonna be a book one day. You guys get to see this as a real book one day. The only thing though, maybe I could try talking to Action Kitty about refixing this panel. Because the only thing that sucks with this panel is that it's a really long panel for the establishing shots. So I could ask Action Kitty if they are willing to kind of constrict it more. Because maybe we could keep it all within like this rectangle format. I've seen a lot of graphic novels. I did a little bit of studying on what graphic novels look like, and they do have like this very flat, like rectangle-ish kind of feel. A little different from manga. Manga has like the things where they have dynamic panels and they have like panels jumping out of things. But for now, I'm just gonna aim for just like simple graphic novel stuff. All right, we're done with page 1. We did it, guys. Page 1's finished. All right, next one.
Jupitermen anime when?
When I learn how to animate it. Because I will be the one to animate it, guys. Watch this. Not only am I an assistant, I'm also an animator. I actually have like a lot of weird skills that I know how to do. All right, let me see. Let me go plan out page 2. Okay. These are like really big too, like super big files. Let's see. So my guess for page 2, we could do something like this. I think this will be a really cool thing if we have this cut like this into this, right? That way it looks like it's going over Jackie. So that'll be 1, 2, and then we gotta have the bottom shot be 3, which is this one, the Fu. Okay. So then on the next page, which is actually a really good transition, next page will be 4 with the big shot on top, and then we'll have. Oh yeah, I got. Guys, remind me that this is a comic and not a manga because I forgot about the left and right stuff. I'll keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this will be top, this will be left, and this will be right. Okay, okay. Which kind of fits well too because technically it looks like he's grabbing him with both arms, right? That's actually a really cool thing. All right, next shot. LOL. Hey, Action Kitty, see my boss is here, guys. Everybody say hi to Action Kitty. Be polite. Don't be mean. Don't say anything scary, my chat. Be polite. My chat is behaving. Don't worry, Action Kitty. I made sure to. Keep it right to left. You mean left to right, Action Kitty? Left to right is traditional comic. Wait, I'm making this into a manga right now. I got Action Kitty's permission, guys. We're making this into a manga. Yay! You know, I may be assistant, but sometimes I wonder if I cause more problems than I help. Then we'll do something like this. Ooh, I got an idea for a nice shot here. I got an idea for what I could do here. Okay, watch this, guys. Watch my big brains like go wacky here, right? All right, we're gonna take the background like this. Okay. Okay, Action Kitty, do you mind if I do like the manga panel kind of thing where manga, like the panels are like popping out? Or do you want me to keep it so everything's contained in the panel? Like, how do you want me to go about it, out of curiosity? Shoot, I didn't mean that. I meant to delete this. There you go. Don't know, I think it's cool? Okay. Then I'm gonna give it a shot, alright? Convince me? I'm gonna do something like this, right? Watch this. Oh my gosh. We gotta talk to Action Kitty about your file size being way too big. Okay. Where's Jackie? Is there like 2 Jackie layers here? There is 2 Jackie layers here. What? Why is there 2 Jackie layers? Okay, well, whatever. Alright, so what if I did something like this? Watch this. Get a load of this.
Alin, how dare you call Axe files fat?
You're right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Watch this. What if I did something like this, Action Kitty, right? And then like, we have this above all the panels, like so. And then like, we still have like this, right? If I take this panel right here, right? And then I merge this. Okay. And then we do something like this. Do you like this, Action Kitty? I mean, Jackie's big hair is blocking everything. Maybe I have to move her to the right a little bit more. There we go. And then we'll have to like crop it. Maybe I could make her lower a little bit. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of cleanup. This is just this is a rough draft to theorize it. Jackie's hair, you might have to resize it. Okay. That way, this is like something they do often with manga. And let's see. There you go. The thing is though, we could move this. She doesn't have dialogue here, does she? No, she doesn't. We move this here, right? Something like that. And then to balance this, well, we can put this over here, like so, right? We'll put the shroom, and we'll put it in between, right? That way, it's like, ooh, what if we actually do 2 shrooms? Why do you get 2 shrooms, comic? I can add dialogue. No, you don't have to. I'll fill in the empty space with, what's it called? The sound effects. You don't need to make new dialogue for these old chapters, Action Kitty. Remember, my job here is to make sure you have less work, right? That is my job as the assistant. Okay? It needs a little bit cleanup, but the concept's there. I'm just right now, Action Kitty, I'm just conceptualizing. I'm not gonna do a lot of cleanup. We're conceptualizing, then we'll make the final version. My Digimon! My Digimon's hungry! Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. Don't look at me, Action Kitty. But yeah, I got already 3 pages done, Action Kitty. Look at this. Yeah. So I got this page done. We're gonna talk about this background, Action Kitty. It was a really big, so I don't think I was able to fit it. I got the second page done. I played a little bit more with the sound effects, right? So those are like right here. I'm not gonna create new pop-outs. I'm only going to create pop-outs where they originally were, basically, right? So that's already the second page. That looks great. Yeah. Aren't you glad you hired me for this, Action Kitty? Tell me how cool I am. Say that I'm cool. Teehee. Teehee. Can I get a raise? You're super cool. Thank you. That's my raise. My raise is the, what's it called? The compliments, right? Sometimes you just need to get a compliment as your raise, right? Good.
Your reward for your hard work is more hard work.
You're right. You know what? That's sadly the truth when it comes to a lot of art stuff. As I get more and more popular because of all the hard work I do for people, my reward is that I have more and more hard work that people want me to do. Okay. Should we have the hand pop out? I guess so. It'll look better if the hand pop out. Okay. Part of the thing too is Action Kitty. I don't agree with this, man. Part of the thing too, Action Kitty, is that what was I gonna say? I got distracted. I was thinking of too many things at once. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's not important, guys. Alright, we'll separate Quentin from everything here. Okay. We'll merge this, separate this over here, right? Oh yeah, part of the thing too is that with this, I'm gonna try to get it done quick. That way we can essentially get the concept mainly down, and then we could do all the cleanup and like additional later. Because like right now your files are really big. I think I tell this a lot to Action Kitty. Action Kitty files are so massive, right? And I had to that's interesting. I had to flatten the files, that way it doesn't slow down the comic. If I don't flatten the files right now, it would slow down the comic making process because of how big the files are. Okay. We'll do something like this.
Do you use Clip Studio Pro or X?
I do use Pro. Pro's the one that has the comic making stuff, right? Yeah, I definitely use Pro. Alright, then we'll put Quentin's hand separately. Okay, something like this. Alright. And then we'll have it like pop out too. Create that same kind of feel. Okay, there we go. I do have to constrict some things thanks to the way things are situated. Wonder how many chapters we could fit in one volume. We'll see. I made the book size Action Kitty 6x9. It's the default from what I heard. So the book size is 6x9. EX. Okay, yeah, I have EX then. Okay. There you go. How's this, Action Kitty? Does that look nice? Maybe I can move the thing right here. Maybe I should shrink this. We'll have to fix the typeface stuff. Amazing! This is why you're the boss! Have you guys ever seen like the Metal Gear Solid 5 stuff where what's his name? What was his name? Otacon? No, not Otacon. Come on. For those who are Metal Gear fans, the one that he shows up in a lot of Metal Gear games, Master Miller, right? When he shows up in Metal Gear Solid 5, and whenever you do like any action or get an S rank, he's like, "Amazing, boss! This is why you're the boss," right? I see like people meme on that, so it's like the boss does like something as simple as like roll on the ground. It's like, amazing! This is why you're the boss. I wish I had a hype man like that. There you go. Alright, next panel. So I had to cut like this. We're gonna do 3x3. Like so. Okay. And then we're gonna do like this. I wonder if I could do this like it's a job for someone. I don't hype you up. You shot a child? Yeah, Darth Victor, you know. You shot a child. Boss, you just shot a child. Amazing! That's why you're the boss. I love that dumb meme so much. Let's see. There you go. Alright. We'll make a panel like this. Let's separate this. The tail has to pop out, so let's keep that in mind. Okay. I'll put Jackie with the tail layer. Like so. And then I'll put the rest of the layers back here. In fact, maybe we could attach that to the tail? I think that'll be fine if we attach that to the tail. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I didn't do it that time. And we'll do this, separate these layers. This will be the back layer, like so. Oh, no, don't look, chat. Don't look at the secret half of the drawing that you never gets complete. The forbidden secret half. Am I disillusioning you guys from the story? Okay. Let's see. But this is actually how comics work. I'm sorry to say. This is exactly how comics work. Don't look, chat! Don't worry, Action Kitty, I got you. I'm covering that Quentin up. There you go. We'll do something like that. Ooh, that looks nice. The way it pops out. Yeah. I like that. I like that.
The mystery is gone. Everything is ruined forever.
Yeah, you're disillusioned now, right? There you go. Let me go trim the bottom half just so we can get a little bit cleaner. Right there. There you go. That does look nice when you think about it. Like, I'm imagining holding this in my hand with a book, right? We'll do the same thing with here. Okay, with the hand grabs. So we have a grab and we have the extra. We'll take out the box since we're not going to need that. And then the nice thing about this, Action Kitty, like I don't know if you can see it, but the clever thing is the fact that like on the left panel, he's grabbing Quentin with his left hand, and on the right panel, he's grabbing Jackie with his right hand. It coincides so well. Sometimes you never expect it to work that way. All right, let me go ahead and grab these two extra things. Oh yeah, it just works. In the famous word of the Fallout creator, Todd Howard, who did not create the original Fallout, it just works. Buy Skyrim for the 10th time. There you go. Shrink it a little bit to fit the panel. How many times have you guys bought Skyrim out of curiosity? I actually bought Skyrim only once. Skyrim was only bought once from me. There you go. I didn't think this would work, but I believe in your optimism.
So far.
so far. You should have trusted me. I told you that I could do this. I'm like an expert. I told you that I was an expert when it comes to paneling. Sorta. I lied on my resume. Don't listen to the earlier part of the chat where I was talking about how I lied on my resume that I'm an expert. Chat agrees. I'm an expert, right? I'm an expert on this. I look like I'm expert. You know what they say? Fake it till you make it. That's what I'm all about. My greatest ruse, guys. My greatest ruse on the internet is convincing everyone that I'm an artist. Alright. There you go. Let me go flatten that. Alright. And then we'll paste it here. Oops, I didn't flatten it. Most artists fake it till they make it. Exactly, exactly. You know, that's just how it be sometimes. Alright. Then we'll shrink this one down to size. The cool thing too is like Jackie's hair is gonna like overlap in Quentin's panel. Slightly. Okay. We could also make that like on the very top layer, right? There you go. Get a slight overlap like that. Trim off this left side, the right side that fits better with the panel. Grab this extra part. Oh, you know what's nice? We can make the grab work for both of them. Whoa! I'm such a genius. So it's just one grab. Wow! Wowie zowie. Uh-oh, my computer's freezing up. Imagine if all this hard work I did tonight was not saved. Efficient? Yeah! Save? No, I don't need to save. I'm an artist. Artists don't save. That looks like that. That looks nice. I like that. Yeah, yeah. That looks nice. Alright, next page. Page 3. So let me see how we're gonna cut this. Alright, because we're on page 5 right now. Okay. So how would I cut this page up? Let's see. I think we'll have this on the top panel, like a big one. We can cut this one down to a smaller one. So it goes like that. And then maybe, Thing is, if we did that, I guess it has to be like a really small panel, right? We could do like a small panel into this big one, right? And this is the bigger one where it shows like the claw smashing, right? And that's a good page lift off, right? So basically the turn the page kind of thing. And then on page 6, we probably could take this out, right? And go straight here. And maybe we could just like add a glow on the eye right here, right? That way this is a whole page. This is page 6. This will be page 7, right? This will be consistent of page 7. Okay, that works. Because it's going to look like this, right? So you guys know about the turn the page rule, right? Where essentially you want to make sure at the very end of a page, you want to make it so people want to turn the page. So essentially in this case, you want to turn the page because you see a claw come in. You don't know what happens. You want to turn the page because you see this big monster, right? You want to turn the page because you see the paws, right? That's how I'm breaking this up. I'm breaking it up via like manga rules. Okay? That way it all fits. I do have to cut the rest of this background here though, sadly. So you don't get to see the boxes, but I think everyone doesn't care about boxes. We don't need boxes, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let me go drink some water. So far, chapter 1's looking pretty bulky. We're only on page 5 right now. Okay, wrong one. Let me close this. I don't need this one anymore. Your manga reading skills are coming to help you? You mean my manga making skills? That's the things I considered when I was making my own manga. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started with this. We'll do this. And the way I want to situate this, essentially, is like so. Where at the top, it's gonna be the bulkier one. Come on, cut. Okay, and we'll have like one smaller one on the side, that's them getting up, and then this one's gonna be the one with the claw coming in, right? Okay. Let's see. let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, I'm gonna delete these other layers. The thing is too, this is not your file, Action Kitty. So essentially I can just like delete as many things as I want because you have the original. Right? So I'm just gonna keep deleting things. Yeah, say goodbye to these layers, these important layers. Okay. And then we could take this into here. Like so. Something like that. Where it's just a general panel. Get that little effect in there. There you go. This is fun to watch. I'm glad you're having fun. But yeah. Speaking of having fun, I still haven't decided what to do for my 600 follower. I reached 600 followers, Action Kitty. Yay! Do you have any fun ideas that I could do for 600 followers? My chat suggested like a voice thing where like I had to like match a sound effect. It's like a Mario Party game where you had to like match a sound effect with a thing. Awesome, yeah! 600 followers, let's go! Before the end of the year, I'm surprised that I made it. I was not expecting that, but I appreciate everyone nonetheless. You guys are amazing. You guys are the real MVPs. Pat yourself in the back, kiss your brain, as the kids say. Let's see, what's extra outlines? Okay, extra outlines is the lines around them. And these are extra lines more. So let's combine this together. Okay. And then we'll put this in the vertical frame right here. Not that one. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start planning for the 600. I think I want to try to do the 600 thing next week. Here comes a predicament. My option here is that I could like pseudo expand this panel myself, right? If I did something like this, I can, or maybe I could tell, maybe I could do something like this and then I can make a note. Action Kitty, how do you feel about slightly expanding the background? I could probably do this on my own. Would you mind if like I expand the background? Yes, I can do that. I could do it for you, like I said. Because like some of these shots would work better if the background's expanded, right? Just to kind of make some wiggle room. Alright, then we could take this shot. And then flatten all this. I already anticipate redrawing. No. We are not redrawing, Action Kitty. We are only simply adding to the background. Remember, as your assistant and manager-san, I highly recommend that we keep it very simple. There we go. Let's see. Maybe a game marathon? Maybe. But I want to do it next week, and my next week is kind of busy. Maybe I could try a marathon, but what game would I even marathon? Maybe we could do another subathon? Our 600 subathon? There you go. We might just have to expand some of these panels. That way it fits better. Smash! Like Smash Brothers. Okay, let me take this, toss it in there. Alright.
So Alin needs a manager but at the same time is the manager of someone else. 5 brain play.
That's the thing! You know what? My friend Kelpie always says, was it Kelpie? No, I think it was another friend. It was another friend. Another friend always says that, we all need an Alin in this world. Yeah, one of my other friends says, everybody needs an Alin because I'm so multi-versatile. Like, beyond just art, guys, I actually am very handy with my hands. Like, I'm good at like, I'm good at like, fixing things. I'm good at like, I wouldn't say good at mechanic or car mechanics, but I know how to like do some small car mechanic stuff, like changing the car oil and stuff. Like I have a lot of small general skills that you would not expect of me, right? I could cook. Like everybody needs an Alin. I'm very polite. I'm very Butler-like. Like you know that one character from ZZZ? The one that's the Butler Wolf? I'm like that, except more, I'm a funnier guy. But yeah. I like 2 Alans, please. You and me.
The butler needs
both.
a butler for himself.
I wish, like, honestly, like, I wish there was somebody like me. Like, once cloning becomes a thing, guys, I am so getting a second Alin. Imagine the productivity if there was 2 Alans. Get yourself a mini Alin? I don't think that's how it works, sadly. The only way I'm gonna get another mini Alin is if I had a kid.
Ask Kelpie to manage you. Nothing wrong can happen, smile.
I'll try asking Kelpie. I don't know if Kelpie... The thing is, though, I think I help Kelpie more than Kelpie. No, Kelpie does a lot for me, too. Kelpie went with me to get my suits tested out. My suit? Yeah, my suit for the wedding. So Kelpie helps me in a lot of ways. There we go. Because, like, I won't lie though, I tend to be more of a lone wolf. I was thinking about this in relation with VTubing, right? There's a lot of people who are out there trying to make groups, right? VTubing groups. There's a lot of people out there that has managers and stuff, editors and stuff. But I noticed, like me, I'm literally kind of lone wolfing it. I could have the opportunity to work with somebody. I could find groups to be part of. I could just, like, you know, have like a good like central group of friends. I do have a good central friends. The League of Lethality. I forgot what their names are, but you know, Snippy and friends. But I noticed that like a lot of things I do kind of lone wolf. You know. That was, you know what? It's just fitting because like back in my younger MMO days, that was my nickname. My name was Lone Wolf. Huh.
The cringe is overwhelming.
Don't call it cringe. It's true. I was a lone wolf when it came to video games. I was literally like Kirito. I solo leveled. I was solo level man. I didn't like get help from anybody. I did everything on my own. You're like Batman. Even Elden Ring guys, I did like on my own.
Embarrassment. Alin Laphel.
No, I'm not embarrassed at all. I think it's cool. I think it's cool that I do things on my own. Huh. I'm like, they call me the Lone Wolf. In fact, that's what my nickname was in Maple Story. They used to just call me Lone. I think Lone is kind of a cool name. Don't you guys think Lone is kind of a cool name? Like Lone Wolf? Hmm? Yeah. Oh, don't owe me! Ooh, guys. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Even like what's it called with modern games like Elden Ring, you guys saw how I was like alone in that game. I didn't need friends. I didn't need help or summons. I don't need anything. Alin Laphel, you're right. They call me Lone Sheep after all. Alright, next panels. Let's see. I think it's just part of my Chuny days. You know what? Do you guys also have your own Chuny days back when you're younger? Like the days that you were like, huh, I can't believe these people are here talking to me. Right? That I had those days when I was younger. Like back in my high school days, I used to be edgy like that. I even had like the emo hair and everything. I used to be so emo. Okay. There you go. Let me go. You know what's funny? I remember teaching Action Kitty about like this, making the typeface bigger like this, but we don't really do it in later chapters, I don't think. Because I used to do that a lot for my own story, these sound effects, like something like this where I made the middle letters bigger. But I think it's like as time went on, you get more and more lazy with it. Okay, next panel. This is going by really quick, surprisingly. Like I'm already on page 7. Okay. You still do that? Really? Well, then again, it's been a while since we worked on a chapter, so I didn't see the final piece yet. Let's see. We'll copy this. In fact, should we just make this like one panel? I'm thinking about it. Should this be a half panel? I guess a little bit bigger is fine. I think it's a little bit bigger is fine. Okay. We'll toss this into here. Do this. There you go. These sound effects like leaking out of the panels are pretty nice. It's just like an actual comic book, you know? It's almost as if I'm making an actual comic book. Do you think I could get this as a job? Like, do you think somebody would love to hire me as somebody that does like, I don't know, what would you call this? Like, bookmaking? Like if somebody has a webtoon, like maybe I could put this on my portfolio
Nope.
and I...
Highly doubt it.
No! No! Oh. Well, it's over. You don't think that somebody wants to turn their webtoon into a book like this? There's so many webtoon artists out there, you know? Somebody must want their thing as a book, right? Right? I'd hire you. You already did. You already paid me for this. But I'm talking about somebody else. Do you think like Lore Olympus? Well, technically Lore Olympus has somebody else to do it, so. There you go. There it is. Alright, that's the first 7 pages. So let me go close this. Which is 4 pages in Jupitermen. Funny enough. So we're only on page 4 on Jupitermen. Alright, so how are we gonna do the next few pages? I mean, I could just do like the 1-to-1. Let's see. These pages are gonna be unique. Let me see how I can do this. So I could cut off some of these. We could make this first part 1 page, right? Let's frame this really quick. Right? So we could make this first part 1 page. That whole page is 1. How many pages in a volume? Usually like 150 or so. Somewhere around there. At least in terms of manga. I don't know about Webtoon or what's it called? Graphic novels. I had to buy a graphic novel. I might actually have to start buying graphic novels so I have an idea. We could do this page. Ooh, I got an idea.
Usually does 200 pages, no?
They do, but Action Kitty doesn't want a manga. We're doing graphic novel. Alright, I got a really cool idea. What if with this, like the cave trailing, instead of it going downwards, it goes to the right, right? That way it simulates going off the page. Because it's going to be this page, page 9. So it encourages the reader to turn the page, and this will be a full page shot. Yeah! Yeah! Let's go. It's definitely not gonna fit all season 1. You're definitely not fitting all season 1 on it. Actually kidding. I'm on page 5 of your webtoon, and we're already on page 8 in the comic. Okay. So we're gonna have to like shorten this in its own way. Let me take this big panel. Let's see how we're gonna do this. We might not want to use panels. Okay. Looking at it, let's get Jupiterman first and the logo and stuff.
Hello, Action Kitty.
I'm not Action Kitty. Oh, you're talking to Action Kitty on what's it called? Yeah, guys, get Action Kitty's autograph right now. Go like, hey, Action Kitty, I love your comic. I would love your autograph. Okay. Oh wait, I missed a frame. Okay, we need this. We need this. Okay. Hello. You guys are talking to a celebrity.
Action Kitty, can I have an
There you go.
autograph?
Yeah, ask for that autograph. Take advantage of the fact that I'm friends with Action Kitty. Free autograph. That autograph's gonna be worth a lot in the future, guys. Okay, we can do something like this. Yeah, we might actually just have to cut out that transition in the beginning, sadly. We could make this smaller so it fits in frame then. If that's the case. You're embarrassing me. You deserve it after all. Action Kitty. Space person. You deserve it. Let's see. How about this? I'm gonna do something crazy, guys. Watch this. I'm doing something really crazy right now. Okay, so we can still get that beginning part. Okay. We're gonna do something like this. Like so. Okay. And we'll we'll do something like this. Of course, we'll make it like better lines because I'm not the best when it comes to line making. I'm just like, well, this is the general concept, right? This is just the general concept. Okay, something like that. Okay. I'm just here throwing the concepts. You know me. I'm just the person that throws things at stuff. Okay, we could probably do these first two ones, right? Where's the other one? Where the heck is this one on a layer? Okay. So we'll do these two, right? In fact, let's just flatten it. We'll just take the first one. Don't worry about it being messy. Yeah, this is just a concept anyways. My goal is to get this out as an idea anyways. Do something like that. That way we could put the dialogue here. Hey, AK. Hey, AK. You're back? Welcome back. Okay. Let me go toss the dialogue in here. Oh no, I don't have your dialogue. I don't actually have it. So we'll have to just move it like this. Like so. Turns out I actually use a different type anime ace from you. I think it's because you use anime ace 2 and I use anime ace 3, I believe. Okay, something real. Like, is any of this real or not? Okay. Do something like this. This will have to like transition into here, right? And we'll do something like that, grabbing this one. All right, we'll have to think about the hierarchy of this text. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. That works. We constricted it. We managed to constrict it into like one panel. Work out season 2 while I watch Alin. Yeah. Man, we are so busy. We are super busy, guys. We got so much things going behind the scene. It's amazing. We need some more pages. All right. Looks great. Yeah. I like the way that came out. All right, next one. Okay. All right. Let me see. How am I gonna organize this? What the Alin? What the what? Hey there, Golden Controller. How you doing? Okay, we're gonna need these layers. We're gonna need these layers. Let's copy this. How are you doing tonight? We are working on Jupitermen, Action Kitty story. In fact, my boss is right there. Say hi to my boss. They're in the same chat as you. Feel honored. Feel honored to be in the presence of a webtoon artist. Hi. Yeah. Okay. We could do something like this. The top panel goes here. We could expand this way, right? Slightly a little off. I think having these panels be full black would be nice. We're gonna have to move this panel over here. Okay. Where's the cape? Okay, cape's not part of that one. Okay, good. Gotta go to lunch? Alright, have a good lunch then. Okay. We could do something like this. We might have to like stretch it out a little bit more. Get at it. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have included the black layer because now how am I going to include the cape? In fact, let me go delete everything around the black layer. Like so.
Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye bye.
Alright, take care, Fender. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Tune in for those who are going to leave. I am doing Undertale tomorrow. If you guys want me to murder, let me know.
See ya, Fenrir.
Yeah! Alright, we'll move this one upwards. Wow, I'm being really productive. Are you guys proud of me? Is Twitch chat finally proud of me that I am not off task at all? You guys are always like, Alan, you need to stay on task.
Oh,
and I'm
wait,
like, no.
before I go, when did you say we could add you on VR?
Saturday. Saturday will be when I'm adding everyone. I haven't played that game. You know what's actually funny? I didn't play Undertale either, and I'm realizing I don't know anything about the pacifist route. I know everything about the genocide route, but I don't even know how the pacifist route works, right? And I'm actually thinking like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go into Delta Room without ever playing the pacifist route. Okay, we'll have the cake go off screen.
Are you asking Twitch chat to make you off task?
I don't know.
Alright,
guess it'll be funny.
Bye bye you guys.
It'll be funny, guys. But not for my boss. Just not for my boss. Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid. Watch this. There you go. You see that? I'm using the cape, right, as the page turner. Okay. And then we'll move this a little closer. There you go. Alright, and then we'll add some black in the background. Like so. And it looks like this. Oh, wait. Where's the cape? There you go. Oh, that's not black? That's like a pseudo black. Interesting. I thought that was black. There you go. Doing great. My friends show me Vocaloid. All you get to get about is po people. You never use black.
Something never use black.
Yeah, they say never to use black, pure black. I don't use pure black except for text. Okay. I forgot the reason was. I think it's because like you need to have like adjustments on colors or something like that. It's been a while. Same with pure white. You don't want to ever use pure white. Okay, I gotta like make sure that this fits into it's brownish black. Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll move this over here. And then we'll do this. Like so. Into here. There you go. There you go. That's how that page looks like. That doesn't look that bad. I like the cape going off screen. That way it connects to the next page. Like so. Okay, just making sure that the crops are working properly though. Because the thing is like this trim mark is where the comic's going to get like cut off on the page. The thing is too, I'm wondering about this because I know these pages, I wonder if these pages are going to cost a lot more money because like full pages tend to do that sometimes, but we'll see. We'll have to see how it works when we do take it to print. Alright, heading another page. Next one is Jupiterman. We're almost done with the Jupiterman story. Look! Alright. Let's see. We'll take all this. Do something like this.
$16 book equals greater than $40 book due to that one page.
It's not just one page, it's multiple pages, guys. Alright. Maybe we should make it thin? No. Okay. So I think for this one, I'll tell Action Kitty to expand the page. You just need to expand the stars, if anything. Like clean up stars for the sides. Ikuzo! I made this comic for Action Kitty, and now they have to spend so much money to get it printed. Ikuzo! Okay, so then I'll make a little note that this has to be expanded. Like the idea here that to make this page look really good is to have it expand outside like this. That way it reaches the full page. Yay! Do I get royalties? Can I get royalties on the book too? If you get royalties, I want royalties too. We're gonna negotiate this. We'll talk about this after stream.
I moved to the Twitch chat to farm stream points.
Okay, is that because you want to kill, do you want to kill Toriel? Everybody seems to want to kill Toriel for some reason. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's right. Let's go, bankruptcy stream. Let's go. Oh no. Okay, give me a second. There you go. Let's move this upwards like so. And then we'll move this one over here. Grab this. That's what artists do. We're like vampires. Once we get into your house, guys, we like to suck the money out of you. Artists are just like vampires, guys. Once we get inside, we do everything we can to take the money from you. Tee. But yeah, thank you for the follow. I imagine it's you, Golden Controller. Welcome, welcome. You are now you are 601. You know, I should have done the thing that Mint did when she first started, which is very cute. She talked about how like wait, where's this panel? She talked about how basically for every follower, she gave them like a follower number, and it was like a little card kind of thing, like a little like doodle card that said like which follower number they are. Man, I should have done that. That would have been kind of cute to have like to keep track of you guys, like, oh, you're follower 601, or oh, you're follower 700, right? And then like you guys get to keep that exclusive. You'll be like, yeah, I'm this follower from Alin Laphel, Sheepy number 61. Nice. Oh, let me go cut the bottom off because the bottom off should be white. Okay.
I'm definitely follower 69.
I'm gonna say right now, you are definitely not follower 69. In fact, I will skip the number 69 because my boss is here, so we can't say that number. Don't say forbidden number. Don't talk about Blue Archive right now, Sorty. Don't talk about Mutsuki or Yuka or Noah or Aru. We're not talking about Blue Archive at this moment. Oh no, actually Kitty's getting mad. Okay, we're not seriously talking about it, guys, okay?
69,420 Blue
Stop.
Archive coming in 4 days. Correction Bureau
Stop.
required.
Someone banned Sorty once and for all. He can't keep getting away with this. All right, next page. So we are on page 7. I believe this is the classroom shot now. Okay. Let's see. I kind of need a pee. Do you guys mind if I go to the bathroom? All right, so this could be like a small shot, and then this could be a big shot. I won't be able to do the full body. How should we do this?
It'll be deducted from your paycheck.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee really quick. Entertain yourselves. Oh, that's cute. I'm back. Hope you deducted. Oh, I'm back. I heard that. The music is nice, isn't it? It describes well my kind of stream. Give me a second. I'll go drink some water. Let me go check my messages too while I'm drinking some water. Vixie came in and said that they liked the thumbnail, so let me just make sure that if they had any changes to it. Alright, looks like Vixie loves it. Alright, then I'll have to make the delivery later. All right, let's get back at it. Where's my pen again? I think we're making good pacing though. Like, this is only day 1. Like, I could probably get a chapter done a week. I'm already like, what? 6 pages in. Except for the later chapters that are like 24 pages. Those will take me a while. But luckily those are few and in between. So it's fine, it's fine. Alright, let's see how we could do this. Let's see, but this is good pacing. We're making good pace. We're almost like halfway through and it's only been almost 2 hours. Right? So I could definitely get this done within a week. If I do 1 hour per day, I could definitely get it done within a week. Okay, so let's see. Let me visualize how we're gonna make this into a comic. So I imagine, let's see. We could do something like this. Short panel with a big panel, right? This big panel is just gonna be the top of Quentin, right? But this is gonna allow it so that this panel, this comes off the page, right? And it looks like it's coming off the poster, right? I wasn't able to do 24 page chapters, but now I can. Please don't, actually, Kitty. Please don't, for both our sanity, for you and I. All right, then we go end it with this one, right? So this panel will be on the bottom. That makes them want to turn the page. Next page would be, so this is the cutoff point. This will be the next page. Unless, wait a second, I got an idea to make this more interesting, because looking at where the page format is, page 11 right here, if we did it like this, where this is the bigger one, where he's like turning to the side, this one's the smaller one, we could fit all 4 of these like right here. This one would be the cutoff then, right? That way the next page would be just this big shot, right? That way we could we could capture the joke. We could capture the joke that way. Okay, okay. All right, I got an idea. So let's go ahead and execute said idea. Let me go toss this over here. Let me go close this. All right. So we're gonna cut this here. The one thing I do need to consider is the gutter pages, because like looking at it, so far I haven't done anything wrong, but you see this gutter where the page binding is gonna be. I gotta make sure that there's no dialogue that falls in that gutter. Like this one's dangerously close to the gutter. And for those who don't know, the reason is because you know how like when a book opens, right? Let me draw it out for you. So when a book opens, essentially the gutter is this part right here. This part right here in the book. And oftentimes like if text and dialogue gets stuck in there, it gets stretched and it becomes like stuck inside there, making it harder to read. So it's something for me to consider, like when I'm looking at this overall format, like what's getting stuck in the gutter. But interesting enough, it works to my advantage here, because then if I put the hand here coming from the left side, it'll make it look like Quentin's hand is coming from the gutter. Not like an actual gutter, guys, but like the gutter of the book. So that's my general plan with that. So if we do something like this, we can make this one the bigger one, right? We'll make this one the small one, this one the bigger one, right? Half body. Okay. Then we could do the same thing here, where this is this one. And then we go have like Quentin's face focus here, right? This is him walking, this is the focus on his face. Dialogue is put there. You have so much comic knowledge. It's a lot of things that I just got from planning and just like, what's it called? Reading manga. Because like so I was working with a friend before I made Offtask, and I did a lot of studying on what kind of manga I wanted to make, right? And essentially I noticed the patterns of what manga did to make people like captivate readers and such. These are just some of the things I picked up on it. They don't make a book of these things though. That's the thing. Like this is like a lot of things that I did was just stuff that I studied on my own. But there was like no book or anything like that. And if there was, it's probably in Japanese, sadly, because nobody really does like these deep knowledge, like deep dives into like how mangas work. Which is a shame when you think about it, because I think like maybe I should make the book. Maybe I should make the book to explain all this like theories and stuff, right? And then I could get royalties from it. But you know what? It's one of those things that I don't have yet a merit to say like, oh, I know all this, you know? There you go. Jupitermen. Like, I had to have like credentials.
Are you planning to do a part 2 of the beta Minecraft video?
I'm thinking of it. The thing is, if I do it, I think I want to do it so with a seed that you guys recommend, right? I want people to suggest a seed. That way, I'm not just aimlessly wandering. You know what I mean? There you go. Because I think I spent a lot of time like not mining or crafting. I spend a lot of time walking, so I need to get like a seed. You guys have to give me an actual good seed for exploration. And this time, guys, I won't make gear. I will play the way you guys want me to. No food, no gear, no weapon, just final destination. But yeah, I really do think that you guys are just using beta as excuse for being bad at games. You guys don't know how to survive at all. What's wrong with you guys? Maybe I could try it next week. Maybe we'll try it next week and see. It could be fun. Alright. Let me get this whole shot right here. Quentin poster background. Okay. Maybe you could do something special for your Minecraft. I don't know what I could do in Minecraft that would be special for 600. I don't know. Do you guys want to start another SMP? Maybe we'll have like a one-day SMP. I'll spend $20 to get 1 day of SMP. I don't know. I think it has to be something generally funny though. I'm trying to think. I'll have to plan it out. And if I can't come up with something before next week, then I'll just like hold off on it. That way it's nice and fun. There you go. Sadly, we can't do a full body here, Action Kitty. Because the last thing we want to do is like use up a lot of space in this comic. But if they want to see the full body, they have to check out the webtoon. Okay. Grab this. Don't delete that accidentally, like I did. Do this. Do that. It would be nice to make another Sheep SMP server. That was fun. That was a lot of fun to do this Sheep SMP. I see other webtoons that cut off. Okay, good, because I'm gonna have to do that a lot. Alright. Then we'll do this into this, flatten this layer, copy this into here. Place that into here. Okay. Maybe we'll shrink it ever so slightly. No, I think it's fine. We'll just have to like, I'll just add some lines here. We'll just add these later lines right here. Actually looks nice as a comic. I personally like the bigger panels that you're doing. Yeah, I think the rule of thumb is that when it comes to comics, 4 panels is good for most pages. If you are a manga artist and you gotta fit a lot more though, you would probably do more than 4 panels. But usually 4 to 3 panels is good for general manga artist stuff. That's something I learned when I was observing some mangas. Like gag mangas especially like to do really big panels, so they usually have only 4 panels on their story. But things like shonens and stuff, they tend to have like really like a lot of panels in them.
Offtask.
Look, I have learned a lot. That experience has carried over, you know? I have became a master of my craft. Sadly, I never got really like popular at the master of my craft, but I did master my craft. I learned a lot. If only I was more popular. What did I do wrong, chat? What did I do wrong? How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. My life goes on. Alin has a lot of skills. Let me show you my cooking skills one day, guys. Alright. Then we'll copy this one. Right here.
Boop, boop, boop.
Starter, you stopped off task? No, even before I stopped off task. I was doing it for like 2 years or so, wasn't I? Like 3 years? I don't remember how many years I did it for. But I never really like picked up traction, sadly. I wanted to pick up more traction. That way I had an excuse why I could keep doing crazier and crazier things, but sadly I never really picked up traction. Okay.
I saw engagement of 150 per chapters.
What? Really? Where did you see that? I didn't see that. But it would have been nice. I do really want to come back to Offtask. I know it doesn't seem like it since I'm never really doing anything Offtask related, but I really do want to go back to Offtask. It's just that I feel like I've been so stretched thin art-wise that I'm barely getting by with the art stuff. I don't think there's ever going to be a time unless like I run out of like art to do. Would you continue? No, I'll continue from the latest chapter, honestly. I would not start over. The beginning is the beginning, so I will continue off.
Now you're a popular tuber, you can plug it in your stream like you'd done early on lol. Yeah,
I guess that's true. But at the same time, I don't want to plug it until I actually am working on it. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? Because like, what's the point of plugging it if I'm not actually working on it currently, you know? That's part of the reason I'm not plugging it as much as I used to. Because at least back then, when I was working on it, I could plug it. Because it's like, you know, I got a new chapter this week.
That would be neat if you were able to continue Offtask. I like it.
Yeah, it would be neat. But sadly, like, I have way too many art. And the thing is, like, a lot of my clients are coming back. I have like a lot of returning clients for my art commissions. And a lot of them are like weekly at this point. I think I have like 3, 4, maybe even 5 people that are weekly.
We spoke Offtask. His internet went offline.
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, am I offline? Hello? No, I'm not. Sorry, get your internet fixed. That's your fault. That's a you problem, not a me problem. What did I miss? You missed? Look at all these pages. Here, let me show you. Jeremy, look at this. Look how comic-y it looks. How do I make this bigger? Oh, here we go. This button. There you go. Doesn't this look nice as a book? Right?
Check your dropped frames.
0%. I'll take a picture right now, Sorty, to show you I am at 0% drop frames. Don't you dare gaslight me. See, I took a picture right now. There you go. Maybe Webtoon should... Give me a second. This in a way. Hire you for this? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could put this on my portfolio and show it to Webtoons. I'll feel like I'll proposition it. But look, it looks pretty nice.
I have a spoon. Your argument is invalid.
I have a fork. I'm gonna stab you. Doesn't that look nice as a actual like Webtoonish kind of thing? Give me a second. Let me move it to the left a little bit. Oh, I can't because there's stuff in the way. There's some things that need to be fixed, but yeah. Use a knife. Yeah, there's some things that need to be fixed, but overall, the format looks really nice as a comic. It really does have a comic book feel to it. There you go. Yeah. Human music. I love human music. All right, next page. Page 12. So we're gonna just like take this big joke here and make that the whole page. There you go. I think it's a lot easier to turn a webtoon into a comic than it is to turn a comic into a webtoon, in my opinion. Because like I said, comics are designed specifically for the format that they are. So oftentimes some things don't transition well with like the way art looks. At least that's my opinion. Page to page format, yeah. I think it's a lot more difficult to transition it back, but when you take a webtoon into a comic, it's a lot more easier because a lot of things can easily be cropped and moved around really easily. Okay, we'll cut this in half, perfectly in half. Perfectly down the middle, just like all things should be. Okay, 2. And then we'll toss this frame in here. 1 question, 1 answer. What's up? Do you like Transformers? Would you guys hate me if I said not really? Would you guys dislike me if I said not really? Full Metal is on Webtoon now? Really? Interesting. Oh, I see. So they had to color it. My ears? Let me do it again. Let me take a look at the next page. What does page 8 look like? That way I can start like planning around it. Woman Alchemist is on it? Interesting. Is it good? Okay, so let me see. Maybe looking at it, I could put this so we don't have to redraw a frame. I could squeeze this as the last frame, right? I'll squeeze this as the last frame here, right? Okay. Let me think. Looks good? Okay, that's good then, at least. At least they're happy with it. Then we'll have this be a big frame like so. Then we'll have... Okay, we're gonna have to cut Jackie's hair off here. I'm sorry, Action Kitty. Then we'll have like this bottom frame be the hook frame, right? That's the hook frame. So this frame is the hook frame. That way it forces people to turn the page. And then we could have this... Not the hair, we have to cut it off. I'm sorry. It's too big for how little things it shows.
Again. Smile.
Hey, Invisible Boom. Here's the thing. It's a nice panel, but it's so big for the little thing that it does. The focus is more on the face. I have to cut Jackie's hair. I'm sorry. Just to make this work in the way I'm envisioning it. Yeah, it's just her side, but her hair is so massive.
R.I.P. Jackie's hair.
I'm sorry. How big is Jackie's hair? Massive. They're like 2 giant meatballs. It's too powerful. You need to nerf it. Alright, I got my plan now. Has she went for a haircut? No, she just tightened her braids. Let's see. So how am I gonna envision this? We gotta cut this in half. Okay, let's cut this in half like so. Down the middle from the top. And then we'll make this I'm a scat man. We'll make this small panel of Quentin. That way that's the hook frame to turn the page. Alright. And we'll just like flatten
Why
this.
the words were never said.
You're welcome. That's what you come here for, my beatboxing. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba bum. Ooh, this is a little rough to fit because there's like Jackie in the corner and I want to get her in there. Let's see. I want to get the full Jackie. Nobody cares about this red hair girl. Who is this red hair girl? This red hair girl's not important. Look at her. She doesn't even care that she's in class right now.
Time to snap myself away.
Alright, I'll do it for you. Huh. You should have aimed for the head. Well, there you go. You're Thanos away now. What's Marvel up to nowadays, guys? I haven't seen anything Marvel in a while. The last Marvel thing I seen was Avenger Endgame. What are they doing in the Avenger universe? Is there anything funny happening in the Avenger universe right now? Have you seen Thunderbolts? No. Is that like Thundercat? Like, what is Marvel doing nowadays in their thing? They're making Thunderbolt? What's Thunderbolt? Wait, is Marvel's Thunderbolt? I think Endgame was my last one too. I don't know, I kind of lost interest with it because like I really liked a lot of the older characters like Tony Stark and John Rogers. I don't remember what Captain America. Basically, oh, is that the one with the Iron Man girl that what's it called? The Iron Man girl that's trying to steal something, if I remember correctly? Steve Rogers? Was that his name? They should have made it like John Rogers. No? Which one was that one? I was listening to a video talk about that one. I heard people didn't like that version that much. Okay. We have John Walker. What's a John Walker? Alright, I'm gonna tell you right now, my knowledge on the DC universe, very minuscule. I don't know anything about DC. Oh wait, no, Marvel, my bad. That's how little I know. Falcon and Winter Soldier, please. No, I don't know any of those people. Did they show up in Avenger Endgame? Who are these people you speak of? There you go. We'll do this. There we go. Quentin's kind of leaking out of his panel. They appear in Endgame? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know who they are. Is that guy, is Winter Soldier the guy that is in Marvel Rivals that everybody hates because he gets a reset on his ultimate every time he kills somebody? He's like, and another! Is he that guy? Bucky? Okay, so that's not Winter Soldier then. I thought that was him. That's him? Oh, that is him. Okay, nice. That's the only thing I know of him. And another. It is him. Oh. So what is Winter Soldier's story? Is he supposed to be like Captain America's friend? Because like, it always seems like they're implying that they're friends, right? But I don't actually know what his backstory is. Like, did he came from the same timeline as Captain America or something? I'm not gonna watch the Captain America movies. I'm gonna say it right now. I rarely watch movies as it is. Like, what is his backstory?
Both fought in World War II.
So then why is he also a super soldier then? Just like Captain America? So he came from the same time period? And apparently like, wait no, Captain America got frozen, didn't he? I think that was his lore. He got frozen and brought to the future?
Bucky was captured and Hydra did stuff to him.
Okay, so was he also like cryo-frozen or something like that? He's lobotomized. Wait a second. Did he get unlobotomized then? How did that happen? How did he get unlobotomized? I'm pretty sure lobotomy is permanent. Unless I'm missing something. By Wakanda? You could do that?
The brainwashing was broken.
Wait, was he brainwashed or was he lobotomized? I feel like those are two different things. Okay, this is saved. What is this? Oh yeah, I remember that. That was the Minecraft mountains I was showing off. Brainwashed. Okay, okay. I thought he was lobotomized because lobotomy is an actual permanent thing because they like take a chunk of your brain out. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Because yeah, they actually take a chunk of your brain out when you get lobotomized.
Yeah, he was augmented when he was captured, so he lives into the present day.
Oh.
Then it takes a while for them to break the brainwashing.
Wait. Try to remind me of how... Okay, so just as a heads up for everybody, we're talking heavy spoilers about Endgame. Was he the one, if you don't want to hear... Well, it's been an old movie, so... How does one brainwash? Easy. In a metaphorical way. Is he the one that became the second Captain America? I remember didn't Captain America... I don't remember the movie as well. Did he pass down the shield to somebody? He was like, it's your time to be America. No? So then he's a separate character then. Is he part of the Avengers now? Did he join the Avengers or is he like a solo person like I am? Is he solo leveling? He passes the Falcon. Why did he pass it to the Falcon out of curiosity? Like I don't know anything about like what's it called, so you guys have to explain it to me.
Solo.
Ah, he became Han Solo.
Captain America movies are so good. I definitely recommend a rewatch.
I would watch it, but the problem is I rarely have time for a lot of things. I barely watch anime as it is. So I don't mind getting spoiled. Until Thunderbolts? Ah, until Thunderbolts you say? Huh. Interesting. Maybe we could do a watch along. Do you guys want to do a watch along of Marvel movies?
Part of the new Avengers.
Okay, so he is part of the new Avengers. Who is part of the new Avengers? Hulk is gone, right? Or did Hulk stay? I don't remember. Iron Man's dead. Captain America's old. He's retired.
The Thunderbolts.
Wait, the Thunderbolts are the Avengers? Wait a second, what? Let's see. Probably could do something like this with this paddle.
Yeah.
So they don't call themselves Avengers anymore. They call themselves Thunderbolts? Is that what you guys are saying? Bob? Like Bob the Builder? Bob the Builder in ZC Universe?
No.
Bob the Builder. Oh wait, this is Marvel. We keep talking about Marvel. Can we do it? Bob the Builder. Yes, we can. There's literally a guy called Bob. Is he from Overwatch? Is that Overwatch Bob? Okay.
They were the Thunderbolts, but then a politician declared them the new Avengers as they were there to apprehend her to save her own ass.
Really? So what about the other Avenger group? Isn't there already another Avenger group, like with Miss Marvel or something? Like, isn't Miss Marvel supposed to be like an Avenger or something? Why is DC stuff so confusing? Wait, no. Marvel, my bad. I'm so confused, guys. I don't understand. No.
As of now, no members of the original Avengers return to the new Avengers.
So then they're not Avengers. They're just like the temporary Avengers. Like, it's like we have the Avengers at home.
It makes no sense because it has a more billion films.
Yeah. Interesting. The DC. You know what? I'm just gonna call it what it is. DC. The DC universe seems kind of silly right now. Okay.
I think the original Avengers disbanded.
They did, in more than one way. Though I'm kind of curious as to, like, okay, it made sense for Cap.
So they are the Avengers now.
It made sense for Cap. It made sense for Iron Man, right? Why they left. Why did Thor left? Oh no, Thor passed down the hammer, didn't he? Right? He was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm no longer worthy. Here, take my hammer, right?
Yeah, the writing has been rushed in Marvel for years now. I haven't watched since Endgame.
Yeah, I feel the same. Okay.
But it's full of people, besides Bucky, who had nothing to do with the Avengers team.
Interesting. Because, like, I'm kind of curious, what happened to Black Widow? Like, Hawkeye retired because he has a wife and kids, right? And what about, like, the Hulk? Did the Hulk just went back to science? He was like, I'm tired of this. I'm going to become a scientist again. Oh yeah, I forgot. Black Widow's dead. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I forgot about that. What about Hulk? Did Hulk decide to stay? Too soon. What about Hulkman? What's Hulkman doing?
Hulk, I think, is doing his own thing.
But he's still a superhero, right? Because, like, the other guys are no longer superheroes. Black Widow especially.
I haven't seen Makushit since Endgame.
I see. Study science? Okay, so he decided to become a scientist. Is that why She-Hulk became a thing? That way they had a Hulk replacement? They needed, like, a tank? They tried to go queue for a dungeon, but they didn't have a tank, so they had to get She-Hulk. Is that what you're trying to say to me? Okay, there you go. Okay, let's make this panel smaller.
Actually, Loki and then Deadpool 3, but that doesn't count.
Huh? You mean like for Hulk stuff? Okay, there we go. We'll do the typesetting later. I don't feel like doing typesetting right now. Alright. Push this down like so. And we'll do this. Take Quintino. Alright, I think this will be the last panel I'll do for tonight. We got really productive. Well, I've got to do typesetting first, but yeah.
Deadpool 3 is standalone, so I don't count it for this metric of up-to-dateness with McQ timeline.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to get the background on that. There you go. Honestly, I wonder what DC's up to. I feel like at least DC or Marvel has like got a lot of things going for it, but like or Marvel. Oh gosh, I hate. You know what I'm talking about, guys. You did great, thank you. What are their middle names? Quentin?
They're rebooting their universe.
Are they? Wait, is DC really rebooting their universe? How many times have they done that? I feel like they've done that so many times at this point. Quentin and Jackie? Okay. I'm not Action Kitty, but I will make middle names for them. Quentin's middle name is Jackson, and Jackie's middle name is Jackson. Because isn't middle names just supposed to be like your mother's maiden name? I know my middle name is my mother's maiden name. Technically. So technically, is it that not this case? I don't know what the... Oh yeah, no, there it is. Action Kitty's here. Action Kitty's here.
Middle name can be anything.
Really? Because I know my middle name is my mother's maiden name. So if you ever wonder what my mother's maiden name was, it's whatever my middle name is.
My brother's middle name is my mom's last name and mine is just a name.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if they come up with like the middle name when you're born. Like they're saying like you had to come up with a middle name right now. Do 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 do. Okay. There you go.
Mine is just a name too. I think I was given mine at birth.
Oh, this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. Dude, there's a lot of text here. Like a lot of text. We might have to actually reword this one. Did your friend knows Kyle? What's going on? I think, didn't you ever mention it before? Maybe you mentioned it before. Lucky guess? Did he look like a Kyle? Have you ever heard that? Like some people say like, you don't look like an Alin, or you don't look like a Jackie. Have you guys ever been told that? Have you ever been told that you don't look like something that you're supposed to be? No? Not yet. Watch this. I'm gonna say it right now. You don't look like a Jeremy. You know what's sad? This person's face is probably gonna get cut off. In fact, maybe we should just take out these dialogues. I think the snicker would be good enough here.
I keep being told I look like Harry Potter.
You don't look like a Harry Potter. Is it because of the glasses? I feel like anybody with glasses has someone called them Harry Potter before. That feels just very on par and on standard. It's like you have glasses, you're Harry Potter. Automatically Harry Potter.
I think it's just the glasses.
Yeah, that's usually how it is.
I've never been told that, but my sensei called me Julia for weeks and I never corrected him.
I've done that before. But the thing is, nobody ever corrects you, right? And then you end up like just keep going with it because you know you think you're right. There you go. I had to take out some of the word bubbles. Hopefully,
because I'm shy.
Hopefully you don't mind that. But why Julia? Oh, do you mean you're shy? You're too shy to correct them? That makes sense. There you go. I'm sorry, Action Kitty. I had to take out a lot of the dialogue there, so we shorten it down so it fits in the page.
Yes, XD.
There you go. I thought you meant like shy, as in like, oh, I'm shy, so that's why they call me Julia. Someone wants to call me Walter Wang. Why specifically Wang? There you go. That looks nice. Let's go like tread over it and see how this looks now. Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed coming here for this. It was a lot of fun. Your Chinese. You should call them racist. Reverse Uno them. That's fine. Okay. But as you can see, Action Kitty has started. Time. Yeah, showcase time. Basically, Action Kitty has started what I like to call Project Booked. And the point of it is to turn our Jupiterman into a comic book. That way we can start like selling it like physical copies. So we can have like a copy on the shelf. I can't wait to. I love collecting books. So I'm going to get myself a copy too. That way you can have it in your hand. It'll be really cool. But here's what it looks like so far, right? And I took into account the idea of page gutters and all that stuff. So you can see the page turn.
So excited to have a copy.
It'll be really good. Nice, right? So then you have like this, starts off with a shatter, right? You can see how like there's a lot of the spreads are taking into account like the panel compositions. And then the bottom pages, like when you turn the page, like you imagine this is like the page spread. So you turn the page right there. It's like every page has something that wants to pull your attention. Like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Starting out strong? Yeah! Turn the page, right? Boom, right? Oh, pause? What does that mean? Turn the page, right? What is this? Lore? Turn the page, right? Whoa, what's going on? He's no longer a superhero. What is he talking about? Turn the page. Oh, funny hee hee ha ha joke. Looking pretty good now, right? And this is so far only 13 pages. The average shonen has like, I want to say 18 pages starting off per chapter. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, it looks nice. All right. So let me go ahead and switch on over. Whoops. Don't look at me.
Looking so good, Alin.
You're looking so good, chat. Winky face. I'm rizzing you up, as the kids say. I'm Rizzy Potato. Get rid of my hand. I don't need that. All right. I hope you guys had fun with today's stream as much as I did. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad Action Kitty likes the final product so far. I like your transition run. It's silly. I love it. All right. So, oh wait, this is the wrong schedule. I guess I haven't really showed off the schedule.
Where would you recommend getting a template for proper comic layout?
I would recommend Clip Studio. Comes with them by default, honestly. And you can make your custom sizes. So I would say Clip Studio is actually your best option. The thing is though, like, here's my recommendation for comic panels, right? Look at your favorite comics. Study what they do for their panel. How do they cut it? Do they cut it completely straight?
Okay, thanks.
Do they cut it at angles? Do they make it bigger than the actual panel? My recommendation, look at your very favorite comics, the ones that you like, because imitation is a form of flattery. But don't like just copy it straight out. Just study. What did they do to it? That's how I got like figured out all these paneling things. But let me go pull up my this week's schedule really quick. Give me a second. All right. There you go. So this week in the streams, tomorrow we're going to be doing Undertale. I'll be playing it for the first time. But since it's the first time and I've seen other people play it, I thought it would be really fun if I have you guys vote who dies and who lives. So you guys get to choose which Undertale character gets to survive. Yay! Or die. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully you guys don't just vote kill and we just go straight genocide route. Saturday we're going to be doing the Elden Ring DLC. We're going to be continuing adventure. Go Pacifist.
Go mad with
the thing
power.
is, I've seen the Pacifist playthrough and the genocide playthrough. I never played the game myself. So I thought this would be a good like in between, right? And I'll let chat decide. Basically, we have sheep cookies. And I'll let you guys decide in polls to decide who actually survives and who dies, you know? You guys get to vote. You get to vote to see who's gonna be the winner, right? If you like Papyrus, I hope you're there to save your Papyrus, or else I'm gonna kill him. Or save him, I don't know. It depends on what you guys want. But yeah, Saturday we're gonna be continuing the DLC. I'm not too sure how much further I have in the DLC. I have like a grind session to do because I'm super under-leveled. I keep fighting bosses under level and winning. Teehee. Sounds fun. Don't kill Papyrus. I'll let you guys decide that. You guys have the power to decide. You guys have to vote. If you guys want me to save Papyrus, you have to be there. Honestly, I'm indifferent. I've seen the story. I like all the characters. All the characters are quirky and fun, but I don't mind saving them or killing them. It's like GDQ. You guys know games done quick. Oh man, you are gonna be the first one to want to do that because there's a lot of people that want to kill. Like somebody in chat wants to kill Torio already. They're like, I'm gonna kill Torio as soon as I can. But yeah, if you guys ever seen GDQ, this is similar to the save or spare the animals, right? It's just like that, except we do it for every fight. But yeah, on Sunday, it'll be our community day. We're going to be doing VR chat. You guys get to join us for VR chat if you want, or you can just watch. It'll be fun. It's going to be curated by our friend Fenner PC. Fenner PC has organized a lot of maps for us to check out. So yeah, we're going to check that out. If you don't have a VR account, be sure to make one before then, and you guys could join us. Anybody's invited, okay? With that said, I'm going to end stream here. Let me see who's online to raid. I think Tao's online to raid. See ya. Let's go raid Tao. I think Tao's online, right? Yeah, Tao's online. It's been a while since we raided Tao. And I say, oh no, it's Nanry's anniversary. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for coming. Let me go like wish. Let's see. We're gonna make a raid message for Nanry. Nanry's online right now. All right. Wow. I see not one, not two, not three. Oh wait, actually three. But 3 Ds. And you know what rhymes with D? Nan Ree. That's right. The amazing Nanry on stage. No, don't say it like that. Congrats on entering the 3D third dimension. Kidding, I know. Sheepy raid. Alright guys, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did.
Wow, I see not 1, not 2, but 3D, and you what rhymes with D? Nanry. That's right, the amazing Nanry on stage. Congrats on entering the third dimension. Sheepy raid.
Alright, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Tune in tomorrow for Undertale, where we kill or spare the animals, and then tune in Saturday for Elden Ring. Alright, take care guys. Have a good night. Bye bye. Video games. Poop, 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 poop. Bye. Alright, give me a sec. I gotta move things around. Whoa, that's so cute. Oh, she's doing the thing. Oh, that's adorable. Nanry's the best.
Bye.